Terror Troopers, it's me, Tara. We got to get to Love Island episode 25. Please, if you have not supported me on Patreon, you could also Venmo me. Some of you have been like, not Patreon, Venmo at Tara-Erickson. If you want to do that, my headshot's up there. You can see it pretty clearly. However you want to help, I will take it. It will just help me with like 1/3 of the editing costs. I appreciate you leaving likes, leaving comments. Please subscribe. Tell your friends and family to subscribe. I mean, it would be great if I could just get more subs so I could get more views on this so I can just keep doing this and cover all the reality stuff with you guys. I love you guys. It wouldn't be possible without Prepper for helping edit down these highlights. Also, if you haven't caught me on The Real Rejects, I'm there reacting to a bunch of movies and TV. Here we're doing reality. Remember, Terror Troopers, we spread hugs, love, and laughter here. And what else? Oh yeah, look at the t-shirt I designed. You guys got to go get it. It's on my website, thetaraerickson.com. Just click the store and buy it up. There's a few designs up there. They're awesome. All right, without further ado, episode 25 in 3, 2, 1, I've clicked it.
What did you guys think about that challenge?
It was a fun-ass challenge.
What I noticed is you moved too quick. I noticed that. You didn't even kiss her.
So the reason I didn't do it was respect out of Clark after what Alandria just did.
Yeah, she did.
I kissed Huda just cause, but there was one person I really wanted to kiss.
Uh-huh.
For the last couple of days, me and Adriana ended up in like...
Serious?
No.
Really?
Serious?
It's just like...
Ah!
I think it was just a physical thing.
Yeah.
Who do you think like did the most? Do you think anybody like went overboard?
Huda went over.
She went OD.
See, all of them are thinking Huda went too far.
I felt like I was so like thrown off after the Elan thing. He brought her up there and like just started going on her. That just pissed me off.
I don't think he's...
Yeah, it was a challenge. Nick gets mad. He gets petty about all of it. Nick feels it a little more than the rest, I think.
Elan just needs to stay in his fucking lane.
Okay.
And butt out. I'm just not fucking with him at all. I don't care to have a conversation with him.
Nick, I think that was just a joke.
He said, it's your time to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is funny.
Nick got sensitive. Yeah, he was tight. He was tight.
I'm not gonna say sorry for kissing Sierra.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be...
Come on, bruh. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Nick is, I think Nick should just be like, it's not a big deal.
Her reaction to it was way better than I thought. She was open to it when I grabbed her, and I was like, okay, like she might still have something there. I don't know.
Listen, Nick and Sierra are not closed off. I get that Nick is very petty, he takes away tea and all that, and like, but I'm like, it's a challenge. It's not like Sierra was like, no.
But I do think that you and Taylor have such a good connection. All I can say is you have handled this entire situation like a freaking champ.
Like,
really?
No,
yes.
I think she is too.
I wonder how I looked because I wasn't like...
No, you look pissed, but you were clapping.
They're like, no, you definitely look pissed, but you were engaging.
For me to be respectful to Clark, the best way is just to not kiss you. I wanted to, but I was like, out of respect for her, like, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, so he's just here to...
So I wanted to talk to you and let you know where I was coming from with that whole situation.
I'm just so confused on what happened between us. I was a little thrown off. Everybody was thrown off. No way 2 or 3 days was enough.
And it was though.
In that amount of time.
And it was hard for me.
You need to tell her you didn't have a physical connection with her at the top.
When I was having a conversation with Clark,
know that.
She gave me like a different feeling. It was a feeling I ain't never had before. That's literally all it was. I just ended up going with my gut feeling.
Respect.
Okay, that's the truth. He said it's about it. He felt it.
The fact that you're always so unsure bothers me, because if a couple of days was enough for you to just throw me to the wolves.
Yeah, you should be done a long time ago, honey. Come on, Alandria. Be done. Be done, please.
Chelley's upset because Huda kissed her boy Ace during the challenge, so Huda's venting to her boy Chris.
She still hasn't talked to Chelley? She's just wandering around saying Chelley's mad, but she's not gonna talk to Chelley?
Just apologize. It wasn't like that. I'm sorry.
Say?
Just reassure her. At the end of the day, too.
No, that's my girl.
Well, then go say sorry. You took it a little too far. That's it. End it.
You know, and she knows that you don't fuck with Ace like that. You had 3-4 weeks for you to get with Ace if that's truly what you wanted to do. At the end of the day, it's a challenge.
I get what Chris is saying. He's doing a good job of trying to make her feel better.
I think that in the moment I wasn't thinking about others and I was only thinking about myself.
Okay, now you're owning up to it. She's owning up to it. Good. She's using the noggin.
Can I play for a chat?
Is she gonna say no? Oh. Oh, Chelley's over it. She's done. She almost was gonna be like, no. I feel like Huda's becoming more self-aware, which is good. I don't know how this convo is gonna go because Chelley does not really seem open to it.
I think actually tomorrow we can have a chat because tonight I don't want to have a chat.
Boundaries.
Somebody set some boundaries.
You fuck with him heavy, I'm not gonna do that, but you couldn't reciprocate that same energy. And then to constantly keep looking at me in the middle of the challenge to try to reiterate, it's just a challenge, no hard feelings. Like, no, there is hard feelings. Like, leave me alone. Like,
right.
I love you too, girl.
I think Chelley just said that to say it. I do not think she loves Huda right now, or maybe anymore.
I hate crying, but I just love her so much, and I feel awful.
I feel bad for Huda. I mean, it's just always a storm with her in here. Like, she was doing really good for a while, and the Jeremiah thing was over, and now it's like this. It sucks. But I feel for Chelley, because I think she did go a little overboard.
Yo, Elan, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, 100%. Be back.
Good luck, family.
Okay, so he's pulling him.
Hey,
what up, bro?
They talking right now?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't think this was gonna like stir some shit up.
Oh God, he's gonna be like, "Why'd you disrespectful?"
I know that you were coupled up with Cierra at Casa.
Yeah.
That straight up just like pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. I was just surprised that you still brought her to the heart.
Oh God. Okay.
I guess our relationship was so strong, and then you coming in there and doing that, I just felt like I was, it just put me off.
Okay.
Before we came down here, she basically said if the opportunity presented itself where she could explore both her connection with me as well as her connection with you, that she would be open to doing that.
Okay. Yeah.
You had said like, yeah, I wasn't gonna make her a second breakfast, and then later I see you had made her.
So what?
You were disrespecting me in a way, so that like is what pissed me off.
I think Nic is being a little too immature right now. I think TJ's handling it pretty well. He's just being straight up and honest with him.
I'm just really mad. I don't even. It just put me off in the wrong way. So
yeah. I didn't mean to put you off.
Right. Cierra told him that she was open to exploring the connection. I really think that Nic is making this, I think, a little bit bigger than...
And this does feel like the sort of conversation you could have in your sweats.
...than what it is. It's not like he went hard like Huda.
How you feeling?
very annoyed and aggravated with Huda, to be honest, not towards you or anything.
And don't get me wrong, I'm all in the friendly competition and shit like that, but I don't know, I ain't fuck with that.
Okay, so they were one-upping each other, basically.
If I'm gonna kiss anyone, that's who I'm gonna kiss. That's it. That's just as far as it goes. Like, it really wasn't a thing of like trying to prove a point or anything.
Ace, say something.
It's hard for me to believe that.
What? Chelley's like one of the most honest, straightforward people here.
I feel you're an intentional person, and that seemed mad intentional to me.
Dude, I don't. I
literally just watched you tonguing down every single person.
Exactly.
But you don't have nothing to say about that, but you do have something to say about, I circled back for a 2-second
you know what?
kiss. Like, are you serious right now?
I'm with Chelley right now. Because she was upfront and honest.
I can't force you to believe what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know. That shit is a lot.
Do you see what I mean? I think he's a narcissist. He can't handle he's a narcissist. It needs to all be about him always, all the time. And he was feeling on Huda's bunda for like an hour during that challenge. I don't like that because Chelley was upfront and honest with Ace.
Conversation went well?
No, we didn't talk.
She didn't talk to you? She said she don't want to talk to you.
Well, she said she didn't want to talk to you tonight, Huda. Tell the full truth.
I deserve that anyway.
Dang, dude. It's sad up in here right now. Sad as hell, I tell you that much.
You're handling this with so much grace.
Yeah, she does have to.
Like, I'm finna crash. I know that's probably how you do it. No offense.
No, you fucking ratted me out.
Okay, nobody's juicing it tonight. Not a soul. No juicing tonight. They had a late night, I guess.
Yeah, that shit was not it. It shouldn't have happened last night.
Making breakfast. Doing breakfast. 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 Breakfast.
Oh, the flowers.
Okay, that's sweet.
Thank you. That is so fucking cute.
Okay.
See, Chris is making 2, right? Yeah, he's gonna go to Chelley and Huda. Wait. Oh no, he doesn't go to Chelley.
Thank you.
Oh, he does.
So nice.
Oh, it's weird because Huda and Chelley get ready right next to each other. That's awkward as hell. Because Chelley is not talking to her right now.
Maya's so bad, bro. She's
She's definitely fine. And she had a big heart, which I really like.
Maya looks really good in a green bathing suit. It matches her green eyes perfectly.
That kiss was nice, yeah? Last night?
There was definitely something there. I think I said, I've been waiting for this one.
I didn't know that he was interested in a Maya papaya. TJ, okay, I see you.
And this morning, he gave her 2 pancakes and gave me 1. Gave her a flower and gave me none.
Fuck the pancakes, it's the flour.
He's feeling, yeah, it's not the pancakes, it's the flour.
Doing the most in front of my face like that. Like, that's weird.
He's talking to Chelley, too.
I mean, we're missing a big one here. What happened
What?
to Taylor?
Who?
How do y'all feel about that?
We got a text. What do you mean, like still exploring Taylor? No, walk away from Taylor.
Sierra and Nick, it's time to put the wheels in motion as you're going on a date.
They get to go on a date. They get to go on a date.
I'm going on a date. I'm going on a date. Woo!
Can't believe they can run upstairs in those like stiletto heels. I'd be like, I'd crumble to my death.
We had never been on a date before, so like this is for me is like huge. You know, see how it goes.
Make some love and take some pictures.
Like, I'm kind of nervous. I have all of these butterflies in my stomach.
Date. Oh boy. It's weird watching this now that I know like she may not be in these episodes anymore because she did right, not once, but twice, 2 racial slangs in regards to her eyes in an Instagram picture. One was a long time ago, 2015. The other one was like 2021. And I'm like, oh, how is that even part of your language? It's weird to me. I did a whole live about it yesterday. As you can see, I'm a little bit, obviously, I'm behind. My assumption is when I get to the recent episodes, Sierra may not be a part. And Nick has no idea.
Holy shit. Big hill. Big hill.
Oh, God. I'd be like, this is our date? Why?
Come on, champ, pick it up.
I'm not here to work out. I'm here to sit and eat, like, snacks and drink, right?
Look at this view. I'm not talking about the ocean.
I just thought about how Nick looks at her and how he kisses her, and I'm like, oh, God, he has no idea.
Ideal date would be a picnic. It was more like a dream that I never knew would happen.
Aw, and here we are.
That's so sweet.
Oops.
Oh, he does not know how to pour champagne. Okay, buddy, do it slowly.
Last night, I think I was having like the best night ever, and it came to that point where it was Elan's turn to, pull you, and I was so upset, like mad.
Yeah, you were. We could all
Are
tell.
you triggered because it's like an ego thing, or is it a me thing? Like, is it because that you have these feelings for me?
I definitely think it was like this.
Probably both.
Coming into this experience, I had a lot of trust issues from my previous relationships, and the kiss with Alandria. I think like it makes me uncomfortable to think about it.
Okay.
How would you have felt if it was Taylor and I in the opposite position?
And this morning,
Oh, God, she's going to bring up the flower.
I mean, you gave her 2 pancakes and gave me 1, and they gave her a flower and gave me none. You're clearly showing favoritism. I don't like that.
Favoritism?
I was like, damn.
Huda, it's just a pancake.
I've been having a hard day anyway, and so that kind of just added to it.
No. I'm sorry.
I do feel bad for her. It's just sometimes her brain goes a little spirally.
Like if I was ugly, would it make it better?
What are you talking about?
It just looked sexy, you know what I mean? And you showed somebody that she was interested in.
Yeah, like you didn't do anything that bad. It was a challenge, but like you went a little far.
I'm gonna have to figure some shit out for sure, because my connection with Huda is getting stronger. I will say that.
Really? Well, I thought he was going to be like, it's getting not as strong, but okay.
No one makes me feel the way that you do.
And I feel like with you, it's just been so easy.
Is he going to be like closed off? I feel like it's coming.
Every time you take my hand, can you tell I'm praying?
Elon's going to be like, oh man, she's closed off. I can't do anything now.
There's so many little things that we get to do together, like driving in a car together. I don't know what your Spotify playlist looks like.
Yeah.
Do you text in all lowercase? Like, what emojis do you use? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, until you find out some racial slurs that she wrote on her Instagram. I'm like, it's in my head now. They're going to be closed off.
If you'd like to be closed off with myself.
Of course, she's going to say yes. And Elon's going to have to be like,
I only want to be with you.
Cute.
I would like to formally accept this offer.
Aww.
Don't stop looking.
They really like each other. Maybe Nick will be like, it was a long time ago. I don't care. I don't know. I would care.
Today, I am deciding to give Zach another go.
Okay.
Zach K did come.
Which I'm like in full support of that, being that, you know, he did choose you in the recoupling.
Yeah.
Every time we talk, we always like, oh, we gotta put each other some more. Like,
okay.
As long as he's open, you're open, like it's definitely a thing to explore.
No, 100%. I'm not just gonna only explore Taylor. I'm exploring other people too.
Don't explore Taylor anymore. Please, just move on.
You know what? Hell yeah.
You know, I got you always, and you got me.
Forever. Ever.
Okay, Alandria, I want her to pull Zach. And then I want Elon to pull Amaya.
When I went back the second time, after I'm standing there going up and down the freaking aisle with everybody, and I'm still watching you all up in the thing like this, like, of course, I'm like, okay, you know what?
Yep.
I'm just saying that just use your better judgment to know what is crossing a boundary.
Right.
That doesn't make you in the right either one.
You wanted to be open to...
What?
Okay, I'm going to be open to exploring.
Yes,
we
she
could
told-
do that. A
right.
connection was formed. But you're comparing me sitting down having a conversation with somebody to you kissing every fucking person in the room.
I feel like I'm not being heard.
I
don't know, we're not finding the common ground, which is pissing the hell off of me.
Dude, how did this flip onto Chelley? Because, like, Ace, you got in there with Huda. Everyone thought Huda, it was, like, a lot. You did see Chelley get up, and you kept going with Huda. I get it. It's a challenge. But how did it flip onto her for going to kiss Chris twice? I mean, I just feel like they both did a little something during a challenge. Like, and Ace is, like, blowing it a little more out of proportion when she was very honest with you that she was going to continue to explore Chris. Like, Ace is legitimately, I think... Right now, he's making me mad. I think he's, like, sabotaging.
So how you feeling about Zacho? How's that going?
I feel like his priority is just, like, to make friends here.
Yeah.
And, like, he had all day to, like, talk to me.
Yeah.
And he hasn't.
And he just been, like, focusing on, like,
The friendships.
talking to the guys and friendships. And it's just,
Yeah.
like, it's just making me question his intentions. What are you here for, you know?
Right. Yeah, I get you.
Okay, Elon, you heard that. Why don't you pull her?
I overheard a conversation.
Oh, he's going to tell his boy.
And she kind of felt some kind of way about the fact that you didn't pull anyone for chats today. She wants to feel like you're in it for the right experience, which means either pulling her for chats or pulling other girls for chats.
That's really nice of Elon, because he could have just pulled her and been like, well, let me snake in here, because initially he was like, Amaya's hot. I want to have a convo with her.
Now you telling me I'm feeling some type of way when I see you do this. During the challenges, well, I feel some type of way when you trying to form an actual intimate connection outside of it. None of that shit is going to translate outside, but I feel like you bringing that outside intimate connection into the challenge. That's where I have a problem.
Okay. I understand his point of view because she's trying to form a connection with Chris. You need to just let her have space and explore, and eventually you guys will figure it out. Don't let a challenge, like, rip y'all apart just because she went in for a second kiss.
I really do care about her, but I'm putting effort into something and I'm not getting it back. And
Okay. I feel where he's coming from, but I'm also like, I don't know.
The last chat that Cierra and I had was basically like, hey, we don't know what's going to happen with this recoupling.
This poor guy. She's going to come back and be like, we're closed off. And he's like, well, okay then.
And then since then, I haven't gotten to have a chat with her. And so, like, you know, part of me is like, okay.
And you won't be able to now after this.
To be, like, brutally honest with you, bro, she's on a date right now. I think the last thing she's thinking about is having chats with anybody else here.
Yeah. Brian's
And
right.
usually,
Elon, you've
when you're
got to let
ghosted,
it go.
you never have to see that person again for the most part.
Right.
Maybe you run into them randomly. But here, you see that shit all around the villa, and it does definitely feel like a loss. I do care about her.
Go pull Amaya.
Beat yourself up or keep putting energy into something that's just like...
Not going to give you anything back, boo. Brian's such a good friend right now.
Hey.
Wow. This is perfect
How did
timing.
it go?
It's good. We're closed off.
I gotta be honest, watching Cierra and Nic return from their date in that moment while I'm having the conversation felt like a little bit of a punch in the gut.
Yeah, I bet.
How was the date? You're so happy.
Good, bro.
Are they going to tell everybody? Yeah, they're going to. Oh, they have to wait till they're all grouped up. Okay. God, I can't wait to see Elon's face.
2 little bites, and it has a picnic basket and a pic.
That was like the most like wholesome thing I've done in a long
That was a wholesome ass date. That's very cute.
The craziest thing was like, I was expecting it to be like this high adrenaline thing, but I'm so glad that it was like this little intimate moment together, and like that was the coolest part.
Okay, but spit it out.
All the feelings that, you know, we've had for each other, and
Did you?
Oh, God.
So we close things off.
Aw, they're so excited. I love it. Elon is dying inside. We all know it.
Look how big he's smiling over there.
Yeah. Straight up cheesing.
nah, it was so cool, bro.
Seeing him so happy and just be proud of who he's with and
Yeah.
talking to anybody else, I'm like, damn. I wish that was me.
It could be you if you would stop giving Chelley a hard time about the challenge. Just move on from it, you know? Keep courting Chelley and see how it goes, you know? Like, I don't know.
Alan is finally speaking to Nurse Amaya. He's been wanting to speak.
Finally. Okay. I'm so glad about this.
But whenever I do miss my family, I look up and that would just bring me so much sense and peace, knowing that my mom and my brothers and sisters are looking up too.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's so sweet.
Family to me is really important, especially because my family is not a large family. Both my siblings decided to moving to new cities. My sister moved to Belgium.
In Germany?
No, Brussels in Belgium.
I thought he was just going to go, no, in Belgium.
First of all, I'm so sorry. I'm bad with maps,
You're fine.
obviously.
Honestly, like I barely knew that was a thing until I helped her move in, and I was like, oh, okay, this is
like the waffles.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
wow.
Like the waffles. Oh, my papaya.
Hearing that Nic and Cierra are closed off is the closure like I needed to focus all my energy in the right places.
I'm glad you're not letting that knock you down.
Knock you down.
He could be a little bit more gentleman-like. It's making me just want to talk to other people.
You should. She just said it's getting sour and sour, more sour, which is not a good word to describe a relationship. So, my papaya, please talk to TJ more.
Are you guys all still open?
Yes, I'm very open.
But I'm enjoying me and Chris's pace that we're going right now. I actually like it.
You see what they got to Chelley's face.
Okay, how you feel? You good or you're
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, I'm good. How's your day been?
I don't know, even today, like I didn't talk to Brian.
Well, he called your convos boring as hell, so there's obviously something missing.
Like, I like him, I know he likes me, but I don't know if I need more time or it's just not it.
Have you spoken to him about it?
No.
She's like, no, I just wanted to talk to you, Pepe.
How would it be if you or we want to explore our connection?
You're an amazing girl, but like, I just want to see things through with Grayson.
Oh my God, I didn't expect this.
Wow, good job, Pepe.
I'm very surprised.
I think it was when you was leaving, you know, I was like, let me just speak to you real quick.
Yeah.
He was like, save your words.
She did say that. She was like, nope.
Have you ever had a girl say something like that before?
So I don't blame him for thinking like she would want him to F off, you know?
When you speak to him, how do you feel?
I feel good, but it's just like, I don't know.
She needs to just, no more.
Today, we're not really spoke. Obviously, I still really think she's a great girl. I'm hoping, you know, tomorrow I feel a little bit different. But as of today, like, I was keeping my distance just because, like, so I could think straight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the thing is with me, I'm not gonna lie, Alandria.
Okay.
Because say me and you out for dinner, yeah? Say you're my partner or wherever.
He's being honest right now.
I'm the same way. Like, if I'm doing something that my partner doesn't like, or if he's doing something that I don't like, 100% correct me in private.
Right. Not in front of your whole group of friends.
Really, do really enjoy speaking to you and the way you think. You're very smart, you're clever. You know, you're also, you fucking...
Thank you. You shock me. I'm not gonna lie.
I've been trying to kiss this girl for a minute.
I know.
Ooh.
Pick that shit up.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I didn't kiss everybody else, you know?
Yeah.
So I guess she's used to.
I noticed that.
Okay, I love this. I love this for Alandria.
Let me ask you something.
Ask away.
The deep breath tells all.
Oh, boy.
How do you think I should feel after the challenge?
This is a tough question. She crossed that line of going too far.
I want you to answer your own question.
Yeah, because she's trying to find out about the heart rate thing.
You feel me? Like, that's so disrespectful to you.
I will say you weren't initiating any of that stuff.
Right. He wasn't. He wasn't.
Appreciate that. Thank
See? Wow, Clark is like level-headed right now.
So you and Alandria plan on continuing to explore y'all's connection?
Really?
Told her, like, you give me a different feeling than she gave me. And she was like, she was confused on, like, how did I switch up over just, like, those 2 or 3 days? And I was just like, you know, Clark gave me a different feeling that you never gave me.
That should make her feel good. Like, Alandria never gave him, he said.
You know, it's not like...
Aww.
It's not like I have to be serious, you know, all the time. And, like, I gotta, you know, sit up right and be on my piece, you know?
Yeah.
I don't even want to call it a love triangle, but hey, I feel obviously a little awkward about it. It's weird. I don't deal with this in the real world.
But she's handling it really, really well, in my opinion. Like, Clark, to me, right now, is one of the most mature, level-headed people in here, in this whole stinking villa. I'll tell you that right now. And the way she handles conversation, she just asks him a question. She's not, like, losing it about the challenge. Like, you know, like Ace was losing it with Chelley. It's like...
Girl, I really, like, if I'm being honest, he asked me if I'm frustrated with him, and then at first I was like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
And even, like, the Huda thing, and I still feel how I feel. I'm curious to see what she has to say. We don't have to be besties or anything. Like, I don't hate you. I still love her a lot.
Right.
Knowing, like, what type of
Knowing
friends
your
I
place
want, and that's it, you know?
Yes.
So...
Right. She's got to set a boundary.
Distance is healthy in a place when you don't have a lot of it.
Yeah, because they're always surrounded by people.
I don't have the energy for these
get that.
individual chats. Not Chris, not A.
Kitty cat.
I've given her chance after chance, but last night was inexcusable. Like, you were not a friend of mine.
I'm a little bit with Chelley on that, you know?
Let them fuck with your energy.
Because she has given Chelley has given Huda, like, I agree, chance after chance.
Did I get it? We gotta handle the population. Yeah.
You a killer.
No, I'm not.
Straight up killer.
Because I really fuck with you. And...
What?
Yeah. What? Can I not?
Oh, wow.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you, okay?
Wow.
But I was never raised to always chase forever, you know what I mean? Without getting anything in return.
Right.
It has given me a little bit more of an opportunity just to dive deeper with Huda.
I wonder if Chelley's going to be disappointed about this.
I'm really good about Huda,
Really?
actually.
Okay, that's good.
And focus on this, because I really do fuck with you, and I want to explore this.
Okay.
And see where that goes, you know what I mean?
I wonder if she's as into Chris as he is now feeling about her. I want it to be the same and not just her diving into him because she doesn't really have anybody right now.
Your hands are so warm.
Aw, that's cute.
I have a hard time accepting things, you know
I
that, right?
know, clearly. I don't know why,
Because
girl.
I've never had a man take care of me in my life.
So how you expect to have a husband?
Learning.
That was a good answer. Learning.
I'm trying. Clearly.
Are you?
I am. Learning.
Aw, Aw, Chris is really sweet.
Have you ever cheated?
Yes,
How many times?
once.
Why?
It wasn't physical, it was emotional cheating.
You nobody else?
No.
Why did she say, oh, emotional cheating is kind of worse, dude?
I feel like Chris is such a mature man, and it truly is different than a lot of guys that I've spoken to.
Say hi, kitty cat.
What's your type?
I don't have one. I always attract emotionally unstable women.
Am I emotionally unstable?
Yeah.
He's trying to figure it out. You might be, a little bit.
You look good.
I look good. Gosh. Golly.
You ready?
Ready.
Ooh.
Oh.
I just look like this.
That's how you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is very intimate. Like, this is way more intimate than he's honestly ever gotten with Chelley. And I'm wondering if Chelley's going to be disappointed because she's not, like, really on the same page as Ace right now. Oh, they're juicing it. They love the juicing right now. I get it. Yeah, Chris is way more into Huda right now, for sure. Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, Chris and Huda right now, that last conversation made me really feel like they might actually be a good match. Except, as you guys know, in the last episode, I was really fighting for Chris and Chelley to get together because I think Chris, in the way that he handles conversations, he handles them like a full-ass adult. And Ace is a little bit like immature about things, more on the same level as Nic, which is why I think, aren't they all like close? It's like Nic, Taylor, Ace, right? I just feel that the way that Ace handled the whole thing with Chelley and like just sort of like flipped it back on her, like, well, you did that, so that's why I did this other thing. I'm like, dude, just say like, and then he tells her like, well, you're not owning up to, you're not taking accountability for it, and that's what bothers me. And I'm like, just say, I'm sorry, like, and move on. Like, I don't know why he made it such a big thing. Like, you can say that it bothers you and then be like, and I understand that you're still exploring Chris, and this is how it made me feel. And then allow Chelley to tell you what's what, right? Because Chelley would still, I guarantee you, if Ace had spoken that way and had the conversation like an adult and said, I feel a little jealous. You have an intimate thing with Chris, so when I see you go back for a second kiss with him, that means way more than you just kissing everyone. And Chelley would have said, okay, I understand, but I really like you, and I like him too, and I told you from the top that I was going to keep exploring him. Like, I don't know what else to do. She has been upfront and honest with him. So at this point, Ace is bugging me. He's bugging me. He's irritating me right now, and I'm just not enjoying the way he's handling this conversation and how he kind of made Chelley feel bad about it. And they like got in a spat, and I'm just like, this is so dumb. Nic and Cierra, I'm so happy for them. I just have to wipe out, I mean, you guys know because you're probably ahead, but like I have to wipe it from my memory, the whole Cierra drama, that like she used racial slurs in a couple of Instagram posts. And it's not like it was once. She wrote it out twice. And I'm just like, what? Like, and everyone's online, at least if you saw my live, it's on my channel. But yesterday, you guys told me, and then I looked it up on the live and yada, yada, yada. And everyone's like, well, they kicked Yelissa off for the same thing, so why aren't they kicking Cierra off? Like, people are mad about it. And then, so I don't know. My assumption is I'm behind. I need to catch up. But like maybe by episode 29, 30, that she might be out of there. And then Nic will finally be able to have the information eventually that he's going to need to be like, why did Cierra leave? It's messy. It's really messy. I don't know why they didn't find this before, but what are you going to do? Okay, so that's that. What else? So it's Chris and Taylor and Clark. I need Alandria to be done with Taylor. I need her to stop exploring him. Like, even the way Taylor said it to Clark was like, so you're still going to explore? And he went, uh-huh. Like, I don't even know if he really wants to. Like, he told Alandria, she makes me feel like I have never felt. To me, as a woman, if I heard a guy tell me that about another girl, I'd be like, go get your girl. I'm not going to still hang around here. Like, what? I'm not going to hang around here. Like, I think you found the girl. Like, Alandria, please be done. Please talk to Zach more, because Zach is not feeling Amaya. And I think that Elon might be feeling Amaya, but we didn't get to see the finish of that conversation. Amaya Papaya can be like kind of a lot and cute and a little ditzy, but I'm really hoping Amaya and Elon work out. And so that Zach and Alandria work out and get together, because they have really great conversations, and Alandria needs to be tick the boxes up here in the brain. And then who would that leave us? Oh my God. You know what? I am so proud of Pepe. He turned down Adrina. You heard me in the last episode. I said, oh my God, Adrina's going to go after Pepe, and Pepe's going to be like, hell yeah, because they both have like shared language and all that. And he said, no, I'm putting my effort into whatever that girl's name is, the blonde girl. And I keep forgetting her name. I'm so sorry, but like, she's barely in this episode. I couldn't believe it that he turned down Adrina. And now Brian and Adrina, are going to be single. Because Brian's like, our conversations are boring as hell, and Adrina keeps saying something's missing. I don't know if she's probably also bored. Like, just that needs to be done. But then what does that mean? You know, like, what does that mean? Also, if they don't kick off Sierra, someone was saying that then Yelissa could then file suit for like discrimination. Which I was like, yeah, because Yelissa used a racial slur. She was kicked off immediately. Sierra has not been kicked off immediately, but it's probably because we're later in the season. They're like, what do we do? Her and Nick are in love. Like, it's so complicated. Sorry it got dark in here. It probably just got my light turned off. Yeah. Let's see if that works. Sorry about that. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me on this. Please go get your Love Island shirt. Hello. This shirt is so cool. Go get it on my website. And then please support me on Patreon, patreon.com/Tara Erickson. Support me in any way you can. I really appreciate it. Remember, we spread hugs, love, and laughter here, Terror Troopers. Leave all the likes, leave all the comments, subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified of all the videos I'm dropping so you can stay afloat. I love you guys. See you on the next one.